This is my project for CCNA1. I've made just a simple intranet here with a router acting as a gateway, a switch just providing connectivity to the end devices, and then they have 3 PCs. I use the 192.168.1.0/24. That gave me plenty of addresses to use, and it also would leave room for adding more devices if more devices were needed. I've configured the router to have for secure shell access. I have a local username set up for the SSH. You can see that the passwords are encrypted for my line console and my VTY console lines, but the username and password for the SSH, the username is in plain text, but the password is encrypted. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to open up PC1. I'm going to open up the command prompt, and I'm going to attempt to SSH into the router. The command is SSH-L for a local user, then your username, and then you'll put the IP address that you want to SSH into. You can see here that it prompts me for my password. Go ahead and type that in, and now we're at the router prompt. Now I've just got the PC0 pulled up with the IP configuration. That way I can see the IP address. I'm going to open up the router's command line interface. Show IP route. I'll type in the IP address of this PC. You see here that is the output shows us that it's directly connected via the Gigabit Ethernet 00. While I'm still on router 1, I'm just going to do a show IP interface brief. You can see that the only interface that I have configured is the Gigabit Ethernet 00, and that's what is connected to the switch. Next, I'll go to the switch. Do a show IP interface brief again. You see that we've got the FO Fast Ethernet 01 and Fast Ethernet 02 are up. And we also have the Gigabit Ethernet 01 and Gigabit Ethernet 02 that are showing up. We have the Gigabit Ethernet is going, the Gigabit Ethernet 02 is going to PC0. Fast Ethernet 01 from the switch is going to PC1. Fast Ethernet 02 is going to PC2. And then we have the Gigabit 01 port on the switch connected to the router. I'm going to go ahead and do a show run on our switch. You can see that we've got the service password encryption set. You can see here that our enable secret password is all jumbled up due to the encryption. We have password set for our line console and our VTY lines. I'm just going to pull up another PC. I'm going to do back on our router. I'm just going to issue a show run command on here. Look at these settings. You can see that I've got the service password encryption set on here. I've also got the SSH to login block anyone for 60 seconds that makes 3 failed attempts within 3 minutes. You can see that our enabled secret password for line console is encrypted. You see that we've got a password set for our line con 0 and our V2Y lines we have set for the SSH. I'm going to go ahead and SSH back in to our router. This time I'm going to put in 3 wrong passwords, and just to see that it does lock me out. You can see here that the connection to the router's IP address was closed by a foreign host.